Now, Byron Garrett has been described as one of the most compelling education voices of our time. He's the former president and CEO of the National PTA. He's advised Fortune 500 companies, and now he's the chairman of the National Family Engagement Alliance. Byron's newest book, The ABCs of Life, comes out or has just come out. And Byron, you've had praise from everyone from former Florida Governor Jeb Bush to actress Tashina Arnold. And this book is truly inspiring. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, Byron.
Thank you, and we're excited about the book coming out and definitely having a great Floridian like Governor Bush and folks like Tashina Arnold certainly helps the message without a doubt.
Let me ask you, and having known you and your brand of inspiration and your life has been about the passion of education, what inspired you now to write this book about the ABCs, about living?
So, it's been a long time coming. I started work on this book back when I was an undergrad and I would babysit my nephews. And my youngest nephew, this is before I knew anything about education, he would say stuff like, A is for, apple. And I would say, that makes no sense. A is for attitude. Oh, yeah, mama got attitude. And so we would talk about inspirational thoughts like that and turn it into a closing to a speech and then said, how can I take these 26 powerful messages and be able to share them with folks around the country and literally around the globe with a great publishing partner like Scholastic?
Now, this book obviously is something that parents could read and share with children. Are there any other parts of it that you see, maybe a curriculum that goes with it that can be taught in schools or to workshops or youth groups or things like that?
So that's a great question, and yes. And first and foremost, I would say it's not just for young people, even though that's who it was written for. We have probably just as many adults and grandparents and aunts and uncles who are finding inspiration from the ABCs just as young people are. But this fall, I'm working with Scholastic also to develop what would be a character education curriculum in the social emotional learning space that would come out targeted towards middle school students initially, but then eventually going the full K-12 spectrum.
Now, Byron, that moves into, which I can't wait to, I've already ordered my copy, so I can't wait to get the book and read it in full myself. I was trying to get in advance, but that's okay, it's coming. My question, though, is you have been at the forefront of education around the country and moving things forward. And obviously with social media and that kind of thing taking precedence today, how can parents be even more engaged in ensuring that their children are learning and thriving in today's different learning space?
Well, and I would say it's not just parents. So, we have the National Family Engagement Alliance, and so it's families, it's broader context of just who your biological parents are, because we find folks like myself and others who are extended family members that become very involved in the raising and rearing of children. And so when you think about social media and the access, folks, whether it's their phone, whether it's another device, their laptop, their tablet, their Surface, they certainly have a way to get engaged with education now more so than ever before. And so the challenge becomes, how does the parent or family member partner with the education system? A lot of school districts, especially in Florida, have dashboards where family members can log on to check progress, to see what the homework assignment is. And it's designed in such a way to enable families, regardless of their socioeconomic status, to access information in real time to support them in the learning process for their children.
Byron, again, I am looking forward to read it. The new book is The ABCs of Life. Thanks so much for spending some time with us tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now, you can learn more about Byron's initiatives and all that he has going on with his books as well as his projects on his website, ByronGarrett.com. We'll be right back. Just ahead on Bounce News tonight, we'll talk about alligator teeth with our science expert. But first, what would you do if someone in your family decided to say no to a full college football scholarship and pursue a rap career? We'll tell you about a guy who did just that. Your chance to talk about it is on Twitter. Follow us at Bounce TV Talent.